The goalkeeper, number 1, Tony Miola.
MVP of Major League Soccer, setting records for most shutouts in a season, the fewest goals ever allowed by an MLS team in MLS history, the Kansas City Wizards.
Welcome to RAFK.
By the new decade, the MLS Cup Championship was firmly established as the highest achievement in American professional soccer. In 2000, Kansas City and Chicago fans made the trip to Washington, D.C. to support their clubs and witness the latest chapter in American sports history.
You know, my first year in the pros, that'd be great to get a championship. Some players play their whole careers and don't get one, and my first year would be excellent.
Obviously, it's the biggest game of your lives this year. You progress a little bit further, and we've been magnificent all season, and it's going to be a big occasion, but we have to step up. We've done nothing so far.
A few of us are still on the team that won it in '98, and anything less is, not acceptable to us.
Chris, all right?
Do it.
Look, what it's all about is being champions. Today, it's going to be us, all right? Come on. Come on.
Kansas City was widely considered to have the best defense in MLS. However, the analysts and sports critics were overwhelmingly predicting that the Chicago Fire, with the league's best offense, would emerge victorious.
I always prefer to be underdog because everybody's going to be focusing on them. Everybody thinks they're going to win against us easily. We're here to prove them wrong, and I like the way we are.
Today is just about us. We're the only guys that can do something about today, and we're going to reap all the benefits of today.
Let's make sure that we take advantage of this opportunity.
You guys know what it means. 1, 2, 3.
The Kansas City Wizards will have the kick to begin this game. The Wizards won the Supporters' Shield.
We have 90 minutes to get the job done and just give everything you got.
Schwarzkopf on the left, the drive in the crossbar, it goes out.
Kansas City goalkeeper Tony Miola was focused and confident. Miola was coming off a stellar 2000 season. He had recently been awarded the multiple honors of MLS Goalkeeper of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, and League MVP.
When you go up against a team like Chicago, the highest scoring team in our league, you have to be ready to do some work.
Plays it short, Armas can tee it up, the drive, deflected, inside Miola!
In both the regular season and playoffs, Kansas City had proven that they were almost impossible to beat in matches in which they had scored first.
Goes over the top!
The Wizards believed that the side that scored first would take the day.
If we score first, I think we're in the driving seat because all year long when we score, I think we have very tough to break down.
In the 11th minute, Kansas City's strategy would begin to fall into place. Chris Klein made a strong solo run down the right flank. His cross would set up Dutch dynamo Miklos Molnar in the box.
He scores! Miklos Molnar! Midfield play, and Klein makes it happen for the Wizards, who strike in the 11th minute.
You don't have to get the goal right away. You got to be smart defensively. And we win games different ways. And today, what it means is keep pushing. Then in the second half, you're the team that gets the 2 or the 3 goals. All right? Come on. That's what it takes. Come on.
Going into halftime down by 1, Chicago remained optimistic and motivated to mount a comeback. Chicago was inspired and looking for the equalizer. In the second half, they attacked early and created a number of opportunities.
Beats across the middle, right on Miola, he makes the save. Schwarzkopf shot goes off the wall, 30 feet high. Spinning, Gutierrez in the outstep, hits the crossbar.
The mentality for the game has to be, you're going to do everything you can to help your team win.
Kansas City created some opportunities of their own.
Here's Molnar shot, goes over the top.
As the pace quickened, Chicago applied the pressure.
Here's Razov, a little space, chips it across the net. Miola, the MVP coming up huge. All the way through.
Miola was unbeatable and put on the goalkeeping performance of a lifetime.
Goalkeepers always have a huge impact on the final, always. Tony Miola's performance against Chicago, he stopped everything.
The Wizards had made their stand and successfully held off the relentless Chicago offense.
Paul Tamburino ends it. The Wizards, last in the West, have won it all.
The underdog Kansas City Wizards had come together, defeated Chicago, and claimed their first MLS title.
20-6, the final shots, but 1-0, the final score.
Tony Meola's shutout had earned him the game MVP title and capped off an amazing season. After the game, Mikolos Molnar and Mo Johnston would announce their retirements, but for Kansas City, the celebration was just beginning.
We are the champions. That is the best thing in the world. Hard work, and we got it done. Thank you.
We said we would do